You're tired, even after a full night's sleep, everything feels like a chore, and the days go by busy, but you end them feeling like you accomplished nothing. Here's the truth, that's not laziness, and it's not just getting older, that's burnout. And after 50, most men carry it quietly for years before they name it. So, in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through some signs that most men miss and the one shift that starts to turn it around. Because slowing down isn't weakness, it's wisdom. We've been taught our whole lives to keep moving, provide, push through, don't complain. So, whenever the tank starts running low, we don't stop. We just press down harder on the gas. But constant motion isn't the same as progress. And for a lot of us over 50, the exhaustion isn't only in the body, it's in the mind. It's the weight of decades showing up for everyone else. So today, I want to walk through 6 quiet signs you're running on empty. Not to worry you, but so that you can finally see it clearly, because you can't fix what you can't name. Sign number 1, everything feels like a chore. The things that used to be simple, getting dressed, answering a message, making a decision, they all feel heavy now, like you're pushing them uphill. This isn't a character flaw, it's your mind telling you that the reserves are low. When even the small stuff feels big, that's not weakness, that's a warning light on the dashboard. Sign number 2, you're tired even after resting. You sleep, but you wake up just as drained. You take the weekend off, and Monday still feels like a mountain. That's the confusing part, because we think rest is supposed to fix us. But here's what most men miss. Sleep repairs the body. It doesn't always repair the spirit. If your rest isn't restoring you, it's a sign that the drain is coming from somewhere deeper. Sign number 3, the things you used to love don't light you up anymore. The hobby, the Sunday round of golf, the project in the garage. You still do them, maybe, but the spark is gone. You're going through the motions. When joy starts to feel like obligations, pay attention. That flatness isn't who you are. That's what happens when a good man runs on empty for too long. Now, if even one of these right now is landing with you, I want you to know something. You're not broken. You're not past it. You're just tired in a way that rest alone hasn't touched. If this is resonating, do me a small favor and subscribe. This channel is built for men walking exactly this road. All right, let's keep going, because the next 3 signs are the ones we hide the best. Sign number 4, every day feels busy, but you accomplish nothing. You're moving from the moment you wake up. Errands, calls, fixing other people's problems. And yet, at night, you look back and you can't point to a single thing that mattered. That's the trap of motion without meaning. Being busy isn't the same thing as living. And when busyness is just noise, it's often burnout wearing a disguise. Sign number 5, you've stopped looking forward to things. There was a time you had something on the calendar that you couldn't wait for. A trip, a visit, a plan. Now the weeks just blur in together. You're not dreading life, but you're not anticipating it either. When the future stops pulling you forward, that's not contentment. That's the quiet erosion of hope. And hope is fuel. When it runs dry, so do we. Sign number 6, you've got a shorter fuse with the people you love the most. Little things set you off. You snap, then you feel guilty, and the ones catching it are usually the ones closest to you. Your wife, your kids, your friends. That irritability isn't your true character leaking out, but it's an empty tank overflowing. When there's nothing left in reserve, even love starts to feel like pressure. So there they are, 6 signs you're running on empty. And if you saw yourself in a few of them, good. Not because it's easy to hear, but because now you can do something about it. Here's the truth I want you to hold on to. You don't always have to push harder. Slowing down isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Sometimes the bravest thing a man can do isn't grind through one more day. It's stop and finally take care of himself. So how do you refill the tank? It's simpler than you think, and it starts small. First, give yourself permission to pause. Not a 2-week vacation, 10 honest minutes a day where nothing is required of you. No phone, no fixing anyone or anything. Second, reconnect with one thing that you used to do that brings you joy. Don't wait to feel it. Do it first and let the feeling follow. And third, this is the big one, shift from collecting to contributing, because meaning isn't about what you've collected, it's about what you've contributed. Call the friend, mentor the younger man, be fully present with the people that you love. That's not another task on the list. That's what fills the tank back up. Running on empty isn't the end of your story. It's your body and your spirit asking you to finally listen. And it's never too late to answer. The best years aren't always behind us. Sometimes they're waiting on the other side of a good, honest rest. So this week, pause, recharge, and take care of yourself. You've earned it. If this spoke to you, subscribe and follow for more. I'll see you in the next one.